Welcome to How Strong is Humanity? Today, we're going to take a journey through the history of human development, exploring our technological progress and our potential as a civilization. We'll be using the Kardashev Scale, a theoretical framework that measures a civilization's ability to harness and utilize energy, to guide us through this journey. From our early days as a Type 0 civilization, only able to harness a small portion of the energy available on our planet, to our current status and our potential future as a Type 1 or even Type 2 civilization, this video will take you on an exciting and thought-provoking ride. So buckle up and get ready to explore the incredible story of human progress and potential. How strong is humanity? Exploring our development through the Kardashev Scale. The Kardashev Scale is a theoretical framework that measures a civilization's technological advancement based on its ability to harness and utilize energy. The scale was proposed by the Russian astrophysicist Nikolai Kardashev in 1964. And has since been used as a way to understand the progression of humanity's development. At the lowest level, a Type 0 civilization can only harness the energy of its planet. This means that humans on Earth fall into this category, as we are only able to harness a small portion of the energy that our planet provides. Our primary source of energy comes from fossil fuels, which are finite and have negative environmental impacts. However, we are also beginning to harness renewable energy sources such as solar and wind power, which could eventually move us up the scale. A Type 1 civilization can harness the energy of its entire host star, which in our case is the Sun. This would require a massive leap in our technological capabilities, as we would need to be able to capture and store the immense amounts of energy that the Sun provides. Currently, we are nowhere near this level, but some experts believe that we could reach Type 1 status in the next few centuries. A Type 2 civilization can harness the energy of its entire galaxy. This would require an even greater level of technological advancement, as we would need to be able to tap into the energy of all the stars in our galaxy. One proposed method for achieving this is the construction of a Dyson sphere, which would enclose a star and allow us to capture its entire energy output. This is still considered to be purely theoretical at this point, and we have no idea when or if we will ever reach this level. A Type 3 civilization is the highest level on the Kardashev scale and can harness the energy of an entire universe. This would require a level of technology that is currently beyond our wildest dreams, as we would need to be able to harness the energy of all the stars and galaxies in the universe. This level of advancement is so far beyond our current capabilities that it is difficult to even speculate on how we might achieve it. While the Kardashev scale is primarily used to measure a civilization's technological development, it also provides a framework for understanding the progression of humanity's development. We started as a Type 0 civilization, only able to harness a small portion of the energy available on our planet. Over time, we have made significant progress in developing new technologies that allow us to harness more energy and advance up the scale. But our progress has not been without consequences. As we have developed new technologies, we have also had to deal with the negative impacts that they can have on our environment and on our society. Climate change, resource depletion, and other challenges are all a result of our attempts to harness more energy and develop new technologies. The Kardashev scale reminds us that our progress as a species is not only determined by our ability to develop new technologies, but also by our ability to use them in a responsible and sustainable way. As we continue to move up the scale, we must be mindful of the impact that our actions have on our planet and on future generations. Only then can we truly become a strong and sustainable civilization. In conclusion, the Kardashev scale provides us with a fascinating framework for understanding the potential of human civilization. While we are currently a Type 0 civilization, our progress in developing new technologies and harnessing more energy sources suggests that we have the potential to become a Type 1 civilization in the near future. However, as we continue to advance up the scale, we must also be mindful of the impact that our actions have on the planet and on future generations. We must strive to achieve sustainability and balance in our use of resources so that we can continue to advance as a civilization without sacrificing the well-being of our planet and its inhabitants. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe.